Live. Make sure I closed everything.
Let me know if you get any feedback from my mic because I'm in the car.
Oh, you're good for now.
Dude, that AXS token that I'm trading, I guess that's some like crypto game or something like that.
Is that the
Some like
card game or
crypto
something?
video. Yeah. It's funny because my girlfriend's nieces and nephews, like they're young and they play it and they ask me if I ever like bought, like if I buy them or whatever. And I was like, I have no idea what the fuck that even is.
Oh, is this the one that Sticky was saying was like the augmented reality fucking card game or some shit?
Uh, that I don't know. I remember seeing them on OpenSea though, like, months ago, like when the NFTs like started getting hot.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're on fire, dude. Went from $3 to 70.
They got listed on Coinbase.
Hmm. Yeah, that helps. Sorry guys, you're coming into stream. We're a little late today. Had to finish up some stuff on my main monitor, so I couldn't go live. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. This is probably the slowest day in the past 2 weeks. Nothing has really happened. SPY's completely sideways. Q's is completely sideways. I don't even think Bitcoin's doing really anything. No, Bitcoin's completely sideways. It's probably because all traders are superstitious and it's Friday the 13th, so they all probably took the day off.
I didn't even think of that.
It's not that. It's my fault. I come back into Discord and
That is true. You scared everybody away.
Everything goes
The
fucking
volume dries up.
Yeah. As soon as I come back, it's like fucking. That's it.
My
It's
shipping
over.
companies are doing well though. Zim and NMM still continuing to climb. That second largest port in the world got shut down because of COVID. Supply and demand. We're coming into peak demand season and there's no supply. What's going on, Brianna? So today, with SPY, pretty much all that it did was it gapped up and then he started bouncing out. And this is actually very healthy. I was saying this in Discord because we had a massive outside day yesterday where you ran pretty much the entire day. You didn't really consolidate and find any value. So now that it's finding value up here, this is extremely healthy. If it can just hold above the POC and the value rate high of yesterday, starting on Monday, this is going to run really hard early next week. If we start to pull back below like 445, then it might come back down to like 444.25, like right around this node here. And then you could fulfill your 80% trade all the way down to 443.50. But besides that, there's no weakness here. It's very very bullish, very healthy. It's not extended. There's no bear divs. It is very, very strong. If we could see a nice little pop like right at the close, that'd be nice. Can volume profile work on high timescales in crypto? Yeah, you can use it on any time frame, man. When you trade on higher time frames, you have to use composites, unless you're using something like Exo charts or Sierra charts that builds your profiles for you on those higher time frames. If you want to use it on higher time frames, you just turn off the session profile and you can draw your own profiles. So like if you want to go ahead and like take the fixed range tool and draw your own profiles, you can do that. You can also use their built-in visible range, and you could use profiles like that as well. Yeah, all the techniques that I teach on volume profile, they work on any time frame. Most of the techniques I teach are better for scalping, but they can still be used on higher time frames. Dom said I was able to sell the top of Qs today because of some confluence around the node. Deja pointed out, and combined with the 5-minute pivot on the OTS. Yeah, that node was really strong. That literally was the high of the day. Let's see the pivot. Oh yeah, that pivot was literally to the penny. Yep, to the penny. Look at that. The 5-minute pivot from August 9th came all the way in. You tapped it to the penny, and then you failed. So if you weren't using the pivots and you're using volume profile, this was a very key resistance on this node right here. So this node that we were building, or that we built, I should say, we also had this single print zone. So we popped up, we filled the single print zone, which ended up being like the POC today. And then we popped up into the node, and it didn't like that level. So you could have definitely shorted that. It's also a very balanced day, so you're safe to sell the highs, buy the lows. But yeah, that pivot was clean. A really strong 5-minute pivot. We're finally starting to shift red on the OTS 5-minute on SPY. You've been green almost the entire way up.
Been kind of bearish flow all day.
Yeah, I didn't really see, no big size came in on the scanners today. Block trade scanners, the cheddar flow scanners, everything was pretty dead. Like, here's the entire scan, guys. It's like not even half a page. And look at the size. The biggest order is 300K. And that was on MicroStrategy, the Bitcoin company.
I like how they're a Bitcoin company now.
Yeah. Actually, the biggest order that came in today was on Bank of America. Dime's favorite stock, BOFA.
Both of what, Deja?
I don't know what you're talking about, Dime. 700K on the calls, $42 strike for September 10th. You had some really big puts come in on DD. DIDI, $7 puts. Those are in the money, actually. Oh, sorry, no, they're not. They bought them at 826. I don't reveal how the pivots are made. The pivots are built into the OTS.
He won't tell any of us.
He said he'd tell me, but I have to cut off a few fingers first.
Yeah.
He can never type it.
I refused.
He says he likes us and then he just keeps the sauce to himself. What a jerk.
All the sauce, man. Hey, called the top of SPY today to the penny. You don't get the sauce. Or Qs. You get the sauce by hitting apply on the indicator on your screen.
What?
Turn the indicator on. That's how you get the sauce.
Why do I even talk to you? Why do
I don't
talk
know,
to you?
honestly. Little weakness here on SPY, but it's very, very balanced today, so until otherwise, you're safe to buy the lows, sell the highs. So any kind of reversal pattern down here on the supports is very buyable.
Hey, Dime,
Yo.
did you see that 4-hour Ethereum off those 2 candles off the 50 last night? Those were the bottom, or that was the bottom.
Yeah, I saw everything bounced.
We got Bulldog on the high, which we typically don't look for on the high, but still a clean Bulldog. Yeah, the 50's clean, the tweezer bottom. That's also the exactly where we were talking about, that little volume gap at 2993. Where it bounced off. The bottom is 2980. Missed it by $13.
It printed like what, like a doji and then a hammer, or the other way around?
Yeah,
No,
put in
printed
a
like two
put in a
reversal candles.
almost a hammer, and then it put in a doji after that. Nice little tweezer. But yeah, right off the 50. 50's clean. You're breaking that flat top finally if it closes like this.
You see Bitcoin starting to form it now too.
Oh yeah.
Bitcoin daily. It looks identical.
It also bounced off the 50. Didn't come down to test it perfectly, but almost.
The price action on Ethereum is way more clean, I've noticed.
You guys remember in Discord and on stream way back here in April and June, I told you guys this is the time to pay attention because Bitcoin was tapping the 50 week moving average. And that was literally the bottom pretty much. Every single wick that came down to test the 50 week bounced off of it. Ethereum's nowhere near its 50 week because it went for much harder of a run when it ran. Pretty much the same pattern though.
Ethereum was way better going up than Bitcoin anyway, man.
Yeah.
Since
sure.
this bull market started, it's been cleaner, it's been stronger, it's been better on bounces, everything. I think I touched Bitcoin twice in this whole time.
It's actually insane how Ethereum went from like $100 to 4,500
Fucking ridiculous.
in
I mean,
1 year, dude.
people get blinded by Bitcoin, man, because it's the biggest, it's the most expensive cost, crypto that's out there. People get blinded by that shit. Just look at BNB.
Yep.
I said it the other day, man. Look at BNB. You want to buy BNB at $10, or do you want to buy BTC at 3,000? Everyone's like BTC at 3,000. Like, look at the percentages.
Yep.
It's literally like 10 times better than
people
Bitcoin.
like Bitcoin better because if I go trade it with coin margin and I make 0.25 Bitcoin and then Bitcoin goes up another $10,000, like I'm happy with that.
I understand that, but you could still outtrade it by trading something like BNB. I mean,
Ethereum.
yes, I agree. You can't predict that shit, and you can't go back to that time and go like, oh, Bitcoin's 3K. I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to buy BNB at $10 instead. I mean, that's a tough choice. It is a hindsight look, but
I did the math, and if I had put 40K into BNB at the March lows, it would have been worth like I think $3 or $4 million at the highs. Like
For how much?
40K.
Jesus.
Just look at the
Well,
percentage.
the problem is
the whole run
the
on
problem
BNB
is
compared to BTC.
you need Bitcoin to move in order for BNB to move.
Yeah,
To an
no,
extent.
totally agree with that.
It needs to be a secular bull market, but obviously the alts and the
But-
big daddy have a different relationship now.
The
Like, it's
percentage
fair.
move on BTC from March 20 is it until now is like, or until the highs at 60 is just nowhere near what BNB moved.
BNB and
Yes,
Ethereum
I
should
agree it
be
needs to move.
higher because they're
Alts are
used more.
Alts are leveraged Bitcoin at this point.
BNB and Ethereum have better use cases than Bitcoin. They always will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, mana went from 0.05.
I know. I used to preach mana like a motherfucker on stream, dude. That thing is disgusting. I sold all my mana for like a nice little 20%. Mana is like, it's my black cat. Like every time I sell mana for like a nice gain, it goes for like 100% more. That thing is disgusting. Went to $1.60. I sold it, I think, around like, I don't even know, like 50 cents, somewhere around there.
I think Solana is just kind of the dark horse that everyone needs to be holding at this point. Like it's still like what, 40, 60 bucks, somewhere in that range, I forget. 40 bucks.
I agree
40,
on that time.
Like
Yeah.
the 6% yield on staking it is just like, it's probably not going to go down much further. Sam's going to keep pumping this thing. Like might as well like have like, I don't know, a 5 or 10% position of your portfolio.
The
Just let it
balance
run.
on SPY is playing out. Told you guys you could buy the lows, and the second it came down to test the value low, it bounced right back up. When you have very low volume days like today, the profile is almost always going to be balanced like this. And like that little excerpt I read to you guys yesterday, you can't push into tails unless you have volume to help you. So when you start pushing into these tails, the volume's not there, it's going to retrace back to POC every time.
I've been waiting to stake Solana, and I just found out about Phantom Wallet. I was like, I don't want to stake it on FTX.
What do you get for staking Solana? Is it very high APY or something?
It's just like a 6% yield, which is obviously better than a bank account
Yeah.
right now. But like, especially if you have like large holdings, that can obviously add up to a lot. Like looking back on the whole like of 2020, I wish I had just bought like a small amount of everything on Coinbase that had staking yield and just forgot about it for a year. Even after this massive correction, everyone's up now again, unless they bought higher.
Sarish, I already talked about that trade. You missed it. I can go over it again. But he's talking about the OTS pivot that came in on the 5-minute. This orange line here. He sold thanks to the pivot and it losing this node that we marked out in Discord. So he popped up to retest that node. It couldn't hold above it. Not a single 5-minute close above that level. He lost the pivot. And it's just a very clear short. Could have shorted high day, bought it back on POC or value area low, and then you're back to being a buyer. Very clear balance. Tails are weak, no volume. If you had to pick a day of the week that was most likely going to be balanced every time, it's Friday, because Fridays are the lowest volume typically. Low volume days want to be balanced. Very nice price action we're seeing today. It's just textbook balance. Came to the low, popped up, now we're back to the high. Now we're going to see, what do we have, 20 minutes left? We're going to see if there's enough volume here to break into the high day. Where's our regular volume? Let's look at regular volume here. So you had a lot of buy volume off that low because that's where buyers want to be. The buyers want to be on the low. They don't want to be on the high. So we need to be able to see if we can fail this high here. If we can't fail this high with low volume, it's going to break through it. You need to watch the volume. If it starts to spike like we did on the low, that means the buyers are wanting to push the value up.
Okay, Dharma chuck some money on FTX. Let's have a look.
And if you go to the wallet section, you just convert, and you can be in USD. If you're all in crypto and you like go into a loss though, you're gonna have a negative balance and you'll pay interest on that based on the lending rates. So there's you obviously want to like keep some USD balance if you are not a good trader, but otherwise you can just keep it all in crypto.
Well, in that case, I'll keep it all in USD.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll do that anyway. I'll keep it in USD, man, and I'll just
What are you guys talking about? Money on FTX?
Yeah, how the system works for like if you lose money on a trade and
Oh,
you
I
only have
gotcha.
crypto, you pay interest on whatever your balance is. I think they start automatically liquidating if you get to like minus 30K or something.
yeah. I think that's what was confusing me last time about the whole holding crypto on there and getting charged for it and stuff. And I was just like, fucking hell, this is just confusing, man. I just I don't really trade with leverage on crypto anyway, so
Yeah. Did you see they reduced the leverage recently?
what on FTX?
Yeah, you can no longer go 100x on there. Max is 20 now.
Right. That's
I
fucking
think
good,
I
man.
think Sam is like it's probably smart.
No
But
one needs
Sam,
100x is like it's like BitMEX was in the day, wasn't it? All 100x was for is for just tearing money out of people's pockets. That's all it's
yeah,
for.
yep. Some of my friends use it and they use it well, but it's never been like something I play with. I think I tried it once and I was like, oh, this is horrible.
Did you see Stunk put that screenshot on Twitter? That's hilarious.
Which screenshot?
Of you getting wrecked
Yeah,
yesterday?
that was like last night. That was like 12 hours ago. Where the fuck have you
I
been?
didn't see it. He didn't tag me.
I retweeted and said this is Oasis Trading Group now. It's just 90% dick jokes.
Did you? I didn't see that either.
Yeah, well,
I need to get on Twitter more, man.
No, I wouldn't bother.
Yeah, really, that's true. That is
I've
actually
been-
true.
I've been off there for about 2 months. I didn't miss it.
Holy shit, Dime, you tweet too much. I can't even find it. Oh, there it is. Hey, Doodle, what's going on, man? Long time no see. He said, what do you think about oil? Let me take a look. When I did this summary of markets this week, I think it was looking all right. Yeah, you had a nice little double bottom coming in. Starting to fail now, though. So if you can't recover off this little loss in value that we have the past couple of days, you're probably going to fulfill this trade all the way down to 67.25. We can't bounce there. Probably go down to 65.70. Right now, it's looking a little weak. You're creating a nasty little tail here. You should be easily bouncing out of this tail back into value, but you're not. So it shows a lot of weakness. You've almost finished this this 80% trade. So you had value found outside the value area here, and then we retraced back inside of it. So this is triggering your 80% roll down to 67.25. So you're about halfway there. It's got a little bit more to go. Once it finishes that, you want to see it bounce pretty heavily back to the high. If not, probably go all the way down to here. Looks a little weak. Doodle said, I took a break from crypto after the May crash. I brought over 50% of my winnings to fiat bank account and long-term savings. Now I'm slowly getting back into crypto with what I have left since it's been going up recently. That's not a bad play, man. That's not a bad play. You took your money out when it was getting nasty, getting choppy, and now you're coming back when it's tradable. That's basically what I've been doing. Like I took my money out at 56.6. You guys remember on stream, if you guys were watching back then, I told you guys it looked really nasty around that 56.6 level. Like when we lost this high right here, I closed all of my crypto holdings. The only thing that I held on to, which I shouldn't have, was FTT and BNB. I should have closed everything, but I held on to those, and they bled out for quite a long time. Funny enough, FTT is almost all the way back. BNB is still right around like here. It hasn't retraced, but FTT is almost all the way recovered. So I'm happy with that. But I have not put my money back into Bitcoin yet. I would have, but right when I was thinking about getting back in, there were fears of people getting kicked off FTX. So I've been pulling my money out. Right now, the only place that I have money that I could buy crypto is on Coinbase, really. So I'm kind of in a shitty situation. I would have liked to buy it when it rebroke the 200 EMA around like 38,000. Now I would be buying around 46, so it's kind of a bad buy. If it pulls back to around like 38 to 40, I might pick up some long-term holdings on Bitcoin. But for right now, I'm focusing mainly on trading futures with my volume profile stuff in Discord. And trading long-term equities. My long-term portfolio is doing really good right now. I have a lot of weight in these shipping companies, ZIM, Maddox, NMM, and they have been flying ever since I got in. We just bought this one like 2 days ago. It's already up 10%. Maddox is absolutely soaring, and then Zim is ripping as well. So long-term portfolio is pretty happy. You see what happened there? They don't have enough volume to push into the tail, and it pulled back again. It's going to keep doing this the entire day. It's only 10 minutes left because there is no volume. When you have very low volume days, anticipate balance. Doodle said FTX is my main exchange now as well. I am from Ontario, Canada. Binance is banning, so I'm out. FTX doesn't let new accounts from Ontario, but I got one from before the ban. I can use it, no problems. Nice. Are you back at Pfizer and vaccine companies? No, I don't touch vaccine companies.
Should have.
I did call out Myrna a few times, but I didn't take that trade myself, no. I think Myrna bottomed right where I said it would.
I see Tendies was like, oh my god, I bought the bottom of Myrna yesterday, and now I see it's like going right back down.
Yeah, I called 378 for the level on Myrna. It bottomed there almost perfectly. Give you a nice bounce to like 406, and now we're back down.
Pfizer, my target's like 60. I'm not in it, but it's just chugging along.
Pfizer looks really good actually. Nice little rip there.
It's a giant ascending triangle.
Holy shit, I didn't realize how much it ripped.
Yeah.
Went from 40 to 48.
Probably going to 60.
If you guys don't understand how generating vaccine after vaccine after vaccine is in their best interest, I don't know what can show you that other than this fucking massive few weeks that Pfizer's had. They're going to give you fucking 5 doses, 6 doses, 7 doses, 8 doses. They don't care. Look at this.
It's going to be
profits galore, man.
Every 12 months, man, they're going to be sticking out in people.
Yeah.
It's just a cash cow from now on.
I honestly would not be surprised if Pfizer never saw $30 ever again.
What was it? Like that? Was it 7.8 billion in the last?
Oh, they were. Yeah, they were
ridiculous.
They had some stupid amount of money.
Something really, wasn't that just from the vaccine as well?
Yeah.
No, it was some crap.
Not even the rest of their business. Yeah.
It was just disgusting, man.
Raptors or Blue Jays? I don't watch NBA, but I'll randomly pick the Raptors. There you go. This is not athletic advice.
Take it easy, man.
Yeah, have a good one, man.
See you soon. I bought a Quest 2 today, so I'm going to go and get myself in the VR zone.
Oh, nice. I can't do the VR because I have astigmatism, so when I wear the headset, it gives me a headache.
Ah, fuck. I tried it for like 10 minutes earlier, and I was like, fuck, got to come back down and try this.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, I'm going to get out of it.
Have a
Take
good
it easy,
one,
man. See you later.
See you, homie. Nice to talk to
See
you.
ya.
Hey, dude, I appreciate the resub, man.
Freaking Dime being polite to me, man. I feel good about myself tonight now.
He's just buttering you up he wants you to come back so he can be mean next time.
So he can abuse me. That's
Yeah.
fair enough. Right, take it easy. See you later.
Peace
guys.
out. Brianna said, can this strategy be used on Forex? It can, yes. I don't trade Forex, so I don't have any live testing examples. But volume profile can be used anywhere there is volume. The problem with Forex is some exchanges give you Forex volume differently. They're not, I don't know how to say this, because I don't really trade Forex. It's a little confusing, but the way they give you volume data is different from like equities and crypto. So you have to be careful with how the ticker you're looking at gives you the volume data. Doodle said Israel infection numbers are going up, and they mostly got vaccinated in February and with Pfizer only. So 6 months later, people are getting COVID, hence the booster shot. So all the other countries might need one as well. Yeah, no, I definitely hear you, man. I get the play. I personally just don't want to put my money into it. All it takes is like one really bad headline connecting it to like some really fucking obscure side effect that's like killing people, and their stock will plummet. They just had, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, the CDC just gave them 2 more advisories for side effects. It's like every week they have new side effects. And all it takes is like one of those headlines to catch fire, and their stock is going to get brutalized. I really don't like, it's not just a vaccine thing. I really don't like trading biopharm. I don't like trading like drug companies. I don't like trading biopharm. I don't like trading medicine companies. I used to do it way back in the day. If you guys remember, like when I first started trading, I had, I used to penny stock trade like biopharm, right? That's all I used to do. And I quickly realized that it's not where you want to put your money. We are in a tech revolution. We will be in a tech revolution for the next few decades. Tech companies are where you want to put your risk. Even if the biopharm companies do well, like Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson and Myrna, they're still only going up a percentage of what these tech companies are doing. Look at what Shopify did in 10 years. You can't compare any biopharm company to what Shopify did in 10 years. Look at what Microsoft did in 10 years. Look at what Apple did in 10 years.
Three minutes to market close.
What platform would you recommend to trade options? I would recommend, I use Tastyworks. I also recommend TD Ameritrade. They're really good. I just
Specifically
recommend,
Thinkorswim.
yeah, Thinkorswim specifically, exactly. I just recommend not being on Robinhood. That's basically what I can say. Almost every other broker is better. Even Webull is better. Tastyworks is my number one. I have my long-term stuff on TD Ameritrade, and then I also do my small account challenges on Webull, which we will be starting a new small account challenge on Webull fairly soon. Hey man, you said it's 1:30 a.m. in India. I appreciate you watching at 1:30 a.m. man. You're here to say thanks for your content. I watch it once a day. Keep doing it till you moon. I'm here for crypto. Hey man, I appreciate that. Yeah, I used to be pretty heavy in crypto on stream. We do a lot more equities now, but I still look at crypto every now and then, as you can probably tell. Is Tastyworks available in Canada? I think it is. I'm not sure. What do you say, Don?
Someone's getting very long on Zoom. There's like a bunch of repeat orders coming in the last like 2 hours or so.
Sarish said tech, AI, social networks, cybersecurity, cloud. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly where I like to put my money. Cloud stuff is huge. I missed the cloud train, to be honest. I didn't really have too much cloud exposure when they were ripping in 2020 and 2021. They have been killing it the last like 2 to 3 years. Like D-Dog, Crowd, what are the other ones? FSLR, I think it is. Or LY. LR is the solar company. I know Tastyworks is available in the UK, so I would assume if they're available in the UK, they probably have Canada as well. I'm not sure though, because I think Sticky tried to apply in Canada and it didn't let him. Yeah, dude, I haven't really hopped back into crypto. Sticky and JMA, you know them. They've been trading crypto heavily. I can't hop in right now because, like I said, my money is only on Coinbase. I only have like a few $1,000s left on FTX. SPY is ripping into the close. This is very healthy. Very healthy. Balance all day, ripping into the close.
Nice.
Ripping into the close like this shows you that people are confident in holding it over the weekend.
Oh my god. Hey Deja.
What's up?
Those Zoom calls, they're sitting on a daily pivot right now.
Yeah, I was watching Zoom. It's still on my watch list. They have a nice little triangle right here.
And it's a new higher low as well.
Yeah, daily pivot, 200 EMA, and a flat top from the range right below you.
Yeah, I got some of them right before the close. This is crazy.
Doodle, there's fears that they're making people KYC completely.
FTX US really isn't that bad though.
Can you?
It's just you're limited in what you can trade.
Does it have like all the shitcoin names? Or is it only very few of them?
It's from what I hear, it's relatively less, and there's a little bit less volume. But obviously, the FTX US platform is picking up a little bit because people want to use FTX.
Yeah.
I just wish they could get FTT on there. Like that's like the big thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's kind of crazy. They don't have their. It's a security probably though. They might consider it a security.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know it's not shorts covering? Typically, when you have that kind of momentum into the close, it's shorts covering is not strong enough to do that. That is a combination of shorts covering and longs opening.
Oh, Zoom earnings are next week. That's what it is.
JJ, what are you talking about? Calls on what?
DJ, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, have a good one. Why are these AMD calls coming in so late? These came in 5 minutes late. Some AMD calls came in right at the bell. Came in 5 minutes before the bell, but they alerted me a little late. It's coming in now. More light. But alright guys, I gotta go as well. Sorry for the late stream today. I will be streaming again Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern, same time as always. You guys know the drill. Weekly watch list will come out on Sunday around 4 p.m. Eastern, so make sure you guys watch out for that. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. I stream 5 days a week, 3 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. We do a weekly watch list every single Sunday around 4 p.m. Eastern. So we give you guys a lot of free content, so make sure you guys check it out. Go to the How to Trade playlist if you guys are new to trading or you want to learn some more techniques. There's about 25 videos on there. We just made a new series on how to trade volume profile, so make sure you guys check that out. There is now, I think, like 6. No, I think it's like 8. There's like 8 volume profile videos on that playlist. And I know you guys like that kind of content. There's also a bunch of other techniques as well. So make sure you guys check that out. Hit the like button on this video. I do appreciate that. And I will see you guys on Monday, 9:30 in the morning if you guys are in Discord, 3 p.m. Eastern if you guys are on stream. And make sure you guys watch the watch list on Sunday. All right, guys, you guys have a good weekend.